are live. Live. Welcome in, everybody. What nice bends. Do 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 do. Ba boo do 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 do. La ba ba boo. Da do ba do ba do boo boo do ba 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 bee. La da 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 do 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 ba ba. What's up, Alan Gentry? How you doing? Good to see you tonight. This afternoon, tonight. Here we are. Let's make sure we're on. Get off of Top Chat. Make sure you are on all messages for this evening. Please hit the thumbs up if you're coming in. It's a very busy day today. Thank you to those of you who were on late morning, early afternoon streams today up at the Tesla dealership. It was a hell of a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be up there today. Ooh, yellow light. Cops everywhere. Maybe I get nailed. I don't know. Just relaxing after yard work. Yeah, our weather's not good enough for yard work today, so I don't know. It's generally speaking, pretty crappy today. So, Callie Mo, how are you? And we'll succeed at annexing. What is that? Do you think that? No, I don't think there'll be no annexation of Canada, right? I mean, right. Off Harry Potter. Which guy? There's about 30 guys on Harry Potter, okay? Tell me, Jeffrey Dahmer, Emilio Estevez, I mean, yeah, it's a terrible day here today. It was cold, windy. What's up, Amanda Hoggenkiss? Did you burn any Cybertrucks? No. I thought that was pretty wild the way that they made sure to bring the Cybertruck right out on the grass and stick it right in front of the place, right? Hey, Sandy. Welcome in, everybody else. If I missed you, I don't know if Ronnie is here yet. I know some people wanted to. Some people get a little militant over there. The truck has cameras. I don't know. Damn, man, everything has cameras today, doesn't it? Right. That truck might have an arm if you try to damage. It might come out and rip your sack off or something while you're trying to damage it. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been amongst a lot of angry people like today. That's for sure. What's up, the deal for real? How you doing tonight? Hey, Josh, what's going on? We're gonna get a cup of coffee. It's only like 58 degrees here. And then we're gonna do some. What's up, Ricky? There's the Doge Fox, right? All right. All right. All Teslas have cameras. I didn't know that, right? I did not know that. I did not know that. Trump's ordered it. Yeah, well, that was over in Yemen. Over in that crap hole. ABBA song to the top of your lung. There is nothing in the air, my friend, but your stinky farts, Fernando. La da 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 do 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 do. Very fugly looking. I do not like the look of the Cybertruck because I don't know I don't know if you can bring that type of truck on a work site. You know, I mean, damn man, the thing's, what are you going to do if you dent stainless steel? It's not. You'll never make that. You'll never make that look good again. So you end up having to put a new. You got to put a new panel on the whole side, right? And you know, there's nothing in it for body shops there, right? Nothing in it for body shops and repairing Teslas. They just put some new metal on it and that's it. So there is something in the air, my friend. You dare to swear, Fernando. What's up, Suzanne? How you doing? So I haven't had chicken in a bag. I thought I had about 6 wings tonight. And for those of you who have never seen chicken in a bag, it's Korean style. We put all of our spices in the bag. After the fries and chicken is done frying, we put it into, what are we doing, dude? What the hell are we doing? EVs anyway, not even it works on them. I don't know, the one here works on them. They got a full service department in the back of it, so basically there's not a lot of crap that, you know, you remove the transmission, you have a plain electric motor, there's not a lot of shit that can go wrong. The biggest threat is a short circuit to water entry or something like that. So I don't know. There is something as we roll through the hood. Do 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 do. Oh man, even when the trees are in bloom, the hood looks depleted here. Right? It still looks depleted. Yeah, be careful, doctor. I know Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana have a lot of stuff going on. We're having severe storms overnight, so watching that. Yeah, you got to watch that. I don't know why you retracted that, but that might have been to some benefit to other people, right? No, the biggest issue is the electric fires. Yeah, well, whatever the hell it is, you know, there's not a lot to work on a Tesla. So right? Either the cable's connected or it's not. Right? Positive to positive, negative to negative. Right? Yeah, just be careful down there, and you know it's that time of year from March, April into May, where you have that cold air sweeping down from the plains that hits the warm, moist Gulf air. What's up, May Blue Eyes? How you doing? I don't know if Ronnie's in here yet. There is something in the air, my friend. Do 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 do. Oh man! All right, we're gonna run into the 7-Eleven a minute here, guys. So, oh boy, let me plug in the. I got my battery pack. Yeah, it's cold here tonight. Cold, cold, cold. Bought my new car. So what did you buy, the 2025 or I don't know. Is that the one that you bought outright? I mean, hold on a minute. I'm trying to plug this thing in here. Oh, there it is. All right. What do you guys think about these shifting colors, these paint jobs that are like shifting colors and everything like that? It's kind of cool. All right, let's roll out of here through the hood. Good afternoon, everybody. Mike Tempest, hello. Sandy Taraboo, how are you? Making her usual Saturday night appearance. Charles, hello. Shimei, how are you? Anybody else here that I might have missed? All right. I'm always amazed how I'm always amazed how trolls are always so obsessed with gay. You know, I mean, it's just like they wake up in the morning. It's like the first thing they think about, and at night it's the last thing that they think about. It's kind of weird, right? All right, there's another. It's always the women driving these days. Right. All right. You got mold in your place. That's here. You don't say, you can't say much because you're getting a good deal down there, right? So the guy says you get molded out, and that's it, man. That is it. All right. Oh, there's Ronnie. Hey, let's all give a big thumbs up for Ronnie. He was super busy today on our stream at the Tesla dealer. I think we ended up like with 52,000 views on that today. That was a heck of a busy stream, Ronnie. So I'm very grateful to you for I think you're the solo moderator in there today. So I'm very, very appreciative of what you did today in taking care of that. Yeah, usually it takes about 3 hours to finish processing a stream till you get the final count. But right. So big shout out to my moderator Ronnie. Also we have Shimei here, one of the best too. Well, the best, right? The A team. So thank you for everything you did today to keep things you know, it got a little you know, it got a little wild in there. I ain't gonna lie, you know, some people have some very rough attitudes and things, but for the most part it went pretty good, you know. But I never imagined that protest today would be that large in scope up there. I thought maybe there'd be a couple dozen people, not a couple hundred. Yeah, well, just know I appreciate it, Ronnie, because you know, it was a lot for you as a solo moderator to be there and keep an eye on that. So I'm very appreciative of that. William Horn, haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? As we're rolling through the hood tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Hit that thumbs up button. I don't know, even when you have blossoms in the hood, it still looks depleted. It still looks depleted. All right, we're walking our dog. Of course, we don't have any sidewalks. What are we gonna do? We just kind of walk in the grass. We don't know. Jerry, good to see you. Good evening to you. Thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you to everybody. Seemed like it was a quiet day. The only news event I saw today was the airstrikes on the Hubu Dubus in Yemen. Or the Yabba Dabba Doos, whatever the hell they are. The Hubaluba Boo Boos over there today. And any of you that are down south in the hurricane area, please be careful tonight. It's a time of year where we have warm air from the Gulf hitting that cold air from the Great Plains coming down. EJ, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, we haven't had chicken in a bag in a while. I kind of hate to. Well, I do have the wok, so the oil won't be flying everywhere inside. So, if you've never seen Korean-style chicken in a bag, it is chicken wings and fries. that are coated in spices. Okay, go ahead. There we go. The baby Bronco. There we go. Yeah, thank you, EJ. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold here. Like I said earlier, EJ, I never expected that many people to be up there today. But this is good. As I told people today, this is the shape of the future now. Right? This is the way it's going to be in the coming years. I guarantee it. And it's not going to be as kind of laid back as it was today. I mean, I had people screaming in my ear, but I'm just saying, like, everybody wanted to be a part of the show today. Wanted to be a part of the show. Yeah, so that was a big stream. So thank you. I didn't know that many people were coming through today, but this is a very topical thing right now. Protest is going to be a significant part of this nation going forward. There'll be a lot that goes on in San Francisco. Yeah, the quality looked pretty good today on there, so I was happy that looked pretty decent. So sometimes, Ronnie, you get over to that area and you don't know how the signal's going to be, but you know, we're running a 6-year-old smartphone here and asking it to do a hell of a lot after all these years. But it seemed to be up to the task today. So thank you once again to those who came in. What's up, NPC? So tomorrow they're having a Palestine protest here. They're in support of Palestine. They're having a hoodoo over on the courthouse square. So, but that's the usual. That's usually just like 50 or 60 people. So, one thing they love to do in this county is protest. I don't know if we're going to get a spot today here. I don't know. Domino's Pizza. Listen to Ramsey talking about Domino's Pizza. I never in my life thought I would hear a chef talk about that. Wow, are we shut out today? We are shut out. Wow, let's work our way around. So Tara, are you going to tell your landlord that you have mold, or are you just going to take one for the team, or what's the plan? I'm bleaching the whole house. Wow. I mean, just be careful with that bleach. I went to bleach something today. And I spilled a couple drops. I protested as an anti-Trump Democrat in 2016. So were you a supporter this year, Sandy? It's got kids running around like crazy today. Let's see if we can slide over here. Hey, Happy. Why is there no one in the city? There's people here, but they're in restaurants right now. We're a little later than normal coming out, and it doesn't look like we're going to have a place to park here. I don't know. Looks like we're pretty much shut out here. Saif, keep your drawers on, dude. All right, keep your drawers on. RV parking only. I don't see any RVs. Right? Yeah, you don't want to breathe that bleach in and all that stuff there. I'm a little concerned when I hear that. I'm a little concerned. I guess we'll go home. We'll get in front of the wall of sound. Doesn't look like anything's around. Oh, there's a spot right here. All right, dude, which way are you gonna go? And then it gives you a stink eye, right? Gives you a freaking stink eye here. Look at all that mistletoe up in the trees. All right. Oh man. All right, here we we go. We got a different kind of view. Different kind of view tonight. Let's swing this around. And let's welcome everybody in here tonight. So, like I said, the Palestine protest is like I think it's like a weekly event there. I don't think it's, I don't know. I mean, we just see them out there out there at the courthouse square, and they're usually just they're usually just holding signs and crap there. It's not that big of a deal. Bird's view. Is this bird's view? I don't know. Is this what we usually get here? Ramsey, you might want to take some notes tonight on the chicken in the bag. Yeah, we'll roll downtown a little bit and see what's going on. But there's a lot of cars. A lot of people are in restaurants right now. Pull them drawers up. Wow. That was with the... Still leaving the pickup park. No, I've had the pickup out. The problem with the truck is the gas mileage is so crappy. Yeah, it costs about $12.99. I don't know. Did you get your good? You got your good pizza over there. So I'm kind of recovering from today. You know, it's a lot of pressure over there. You never know if somebody's you never know when you're one of those things if somebody's gonna really tee off on you and get pissed. Hey, Red Robos. Right. Who are you with? You know, what's your story? Right. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. I probably just signed away my future. Right. Like that one lady that was out there. Right. Right. Because people like it when you do interviews with people that are out there. What am I doing? I'm drinking a cup of 7-Eleven coffee. How you doing, Rosa? I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing well. Please hit the thumbs up tonight. It is very appreciated. Again, thank you very much for those. What's up, Mexican G in the chat? What's going on? What's crackling? Yeah, man. Yeah, I think my playa days are behind me. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button tonight. Let's get off to a good start. But I registered Republican in 1980 and stayed until so now you're a Democrat. Now you're a Republican. I've stayed a Democrat to this very day. Okay. You should have gotten the mini donuts with coffee. I don't really like donuts. I don't like them. Tara, I found that cottage cheese recipe that your mom has. You sure wouldn't want to, wear a MAGA hat there, right? I mean, not that I wear a MAGA hat anyway, but, right. I mean, it's just like you're hitting the bee's nest. I did see people come by and give the finger. One guy came by on a motorcycle and he put both fingers up while he was going by. And then some guy in like a big 4-wheel drive Chevy came by and screaming F you and all that. I don't live in the Van Pinnacle. No, I have a rancho here in town that I grow citrus and stone fruits. So, thinking that you can run from the Republican with the bar like jumping out of the frying pan onto the fire. I'm not sure. Some folks were wearing MAGA hats in Mexico. What is everyone? Because I guess it's got, I've done quite a few overnighters, and stone fruit is like peaches, plums, stuff like that. We have almonds, pear, cherries, that type of thing. So it's a regular rancho. It did look like some of the same people that were there today may have protested. You can't wear a Cincinnati Redcat hat, Doctor. Isn't that funny, Ronnie? I mean, holy smokes. But It's just nice because I've been in protests where I've been gassed, tear gassed, and had rubber bullets shot at me, and flashbangs and exploding in front of me and all that. It's not a pretty thing, right? Not a pretty thing. The news crew, like, yes. I didn't know that you and Rosie were connected news crew like Walter Crawl type, right? I mean, somebody's got to be out here, right, doing the job. Our next president may be Trump's daughter. Well, who do you like, William Horn? You're all Central Valley with your almond farm and all that. Who do you like? The truth is too sad and it's a waste of time. They picked Kamala to run against Trump because they wanted a unified election. You know, just to fight. Sometimes I wouldn't even know what the protests were about. Yeah, peaceful protest Saturday in chat. Yes, it was, Melody. Thank you for your support. Right, I appreciate that. You'll find out about me. I'm a very centrist person. I'm not, I hate everything, right? So it's really easy for me, right? But I thought today, like, people didn't get the irony of seeing they took that Tesla truck and put it right on the grass in front of the place. It was like it was a big like FU to the people that were out there protesting. Right. They picked the real symbol of something that they really dislike and they stuck it right out there on the grass. Right. Right on that on the grass today. And I thought that was like popping the finger to everybody. But, because I don't think they ever put it on the grass before. They usually just kept it on the on the parking lot. I don't know. I might be wrong. But they're usually peaceful. The only really bad protest I've been caught up in violence. Right. The only protest violence I had was here during George Floyd and in Oakland. It got really bad in Santa Rosa here till the point that they were popping off tear gas and flashbangs and shooting rubber bullets. And one guy got hit in the nuts with a rubber bullet, and the city ended up paying him like out $4 million. And I just thought to myself, shit, man, maybe I could have taken one to the sack, and just kind of be on easy street, right? A little bit of temporary pain. I mean, I didn't know they were doling out that kind of cash. Right, that was crazy. I think by the end of the Tesla truck is ugly. There won't be nobody want to even hear Trump's name. I'm not central. I'm extreme conservative. Trump is not even remotely conservative. What more could he do? We need a military coup. Oh, Red Robo. I don't know. What more could he do to be more conservative? I just want to hear what. I just want to hear what else he could do to be more conservative. Right. There will be some diehards, but the majority of the people of the most, they were sick of Grover Cleveland when he came back for his second non-consecutive term. They couldn't wait to get rid of him because the tariffs had made the cost of living so damn high. Right. Dude, Trump's your daddy. Hey, there's Ramsey, the pensioner. Got hit, and that's for some reason. Why can I feel? I'm just saying, ED or whatever. If I knew that they were going to give out that kind of money, I would have jumped in front of the damn thing, right? And writhed around the ground. All brothers. Yeah, they're all surprised. They're all the same. Breezy Point, Minnesota. Man, that sounds good. That sounds good. Who the hell's screaming? I don't what the hell? All these people day trip up here from San Francisco now, right? Rubber bullet, try a shoe. I don't know. Ramsey, come on, man. How did the Michelin? Was the Michelin guide kind to you this year, Ramsey? I haven't seen what the ratings were. I don't know. They come up from San Francisco to ride up on the train and just have a day in wine country walking around up here. I don't know. I mean, who in the hell drinks wine anymore? I don't know. Right. Now they're going to tariff this European wine. What a load of bollocks, huh? Really? Who's your daddy? Ram and Stamp all take their vacation when the new Michelin comes out. Man, you don't want to be around those kitchens. Those people must be in agony waiting for the reviews to come in. Yeah, just like Biden, it just the people's pocketbook was being hurt, right? So that's what cost Biden, and right, people. That's what I told you. People care most about the pocketbook. Economics is number one, right? They were all like, "Oh, this election's going to be about reproductive rights and all this stuff, and all the women are going to get behind Kamala." That turned out to be a joke, right? Conservatism more than a stance on the border. The definite has been hijacked when it was only there to put Christ first. Yeah, I can get down with that. I always told my chat, if everybody lived by the Ten Commandments, imagine how beautiful the world would be, eh? Right? Right? The doggone bedrock of civilization itself. Once you turn your back on God, it's all downhill from that point forward. And that's why we're living in this hell right now. I've turned most of my outdoor towards the western Great Lakes. This guy, I don't live in my car, vilified, right? I mean, if you stick around, you're gonna see the Rancho, man. You're going to see my nice center city homestead orchard, right? Just because you live in your ma's basement, you don't have to project your agony onto other people. All right. I agree. Why should we pay more time to go into Maine than they do coming here for cottage? I do not care for tunnel vision. If everyone calibrate them more, we would do fine. Exactly. Right. I mean, that's the bottom line. People hate that thought now of living by the Ten Commandments. It's untenable to them, and so they just tear civilization apart. They're doing a damn good job of it so far. Wait about another year or two. Right. Wait till shit starts to get torched left, right, and center. Eat the rich, right? What's up, J-Dog? How you doing? What's going on? I should put a sign here. I don't live in the van, right? It's travel sometimes. This is my work van. I have all my tools and all that crap in here. Somebody got their sack torn off by the moderator there. Renovation and restructuring, repair, that type of thing. Electrical, mechanical, particularly vintage systems. The movie Idiocracy came true already. Well, I consider it more of a failocracy. Right, that's what I consider it. I guess I'm supposed to be paying to park here. Who knows? I don't know. Hey, Jeff White, like the protest. Thank you. That's going to be a preview of coming attractions. If you guys want to be at ground zero on protests and stuff like that, I have no hesitation to get myself right in the middle of the action, as I proved during the George Floyd and other riots, Petaluma, when everybody closed in on me down there and had flashlights in my face, and we're going to smash my face in and everything down there. Bill Gunn doing that we're in that war right now. It's live streaming your work fan instead of going, yeah, just got a cup of coffee, vilified. I'm just hanging out a little bit, right? Just chilling now. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with that. Trump 2025. I think you can put that sign down there in games. I think the election's over, right? Right. Everything is all good until it hits you, and then all of a sudden it's a disaster, right? That's when that's when people start to get pissed off, when their son or daughter gets cut from a National Park Service job, or the temporary worker from the IRS gets axed, or right, or dad gets laid off from the National Institute of Health, or some biologist gets canned, or then all of a sudden it's like a catastrophe, right? That's when it gets bad. I wonder who the umbrella in Minnesota. I don't know, but I sure as hell was in the middle of some bad shit in Oakland. They were smashing glass out in bus shelters, and up on top of buses. I got all that stuff on the live streams. That was absolutely insane. All right, insane. So it always depends who's getting hit, right? Who gets hit with the dart? Trump toys with seniors, and all hell will break loose. Well, what if the president toyed with it in a way of removing the cap, so if you earn above 175,000, you still kick in your Sandy, you still kick in your Social Security tax. So if you're making 50 million a year, you're still kicking in whatever, 7.5% for Social Security. Right. Then all of a sudden the system's good. Right. And all of a sudden the system is totally solvent and everything's all good. Right. Sorry, Shemay. Shemay's like, geez, you just threw me right under the bus, right? It's like, what did Shemay tell me? I pay more in taxes than the average person earns. How you doing, Matthew? Shemay's like, right? Man, poor Shemay, right? He's got, wow, it's crazy, right? Heading from Chicago to me was orchestrated from the top. What did you say? Governor of Wisconsin told malls and hundreds of it was orchestrated. So did they have a protest up there? Yeah, my withholding is somebody's salary. There'll be some mistakes, man. Anybody that's deserving of Social Security, it's not like they're never going to get it. They'll get a check for 3 or 4 months at one time, right? It's like all these people that are canned, they're still being paid, right? So, I don't know. I saw some kind of demonstration. They had some kind of lay down demonstration on Wall Street today up there in front of the stock exchange. Everybody had like a tombstone on it or something. Granny's nursing home got cut or something. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't know. Yeah, the best place to make your voice heard is always at the ballot box. Always. These people were yelling in my ear today, we got to get rid of Trump. I said, shit, he just got elected. You know what I mean? I said, dude, it's, it's, how's that going to happen, right? Unfortunately, we have some nuts out there that'll take a shot at people again. I don't know. I hope this weather clears up. Looks like the sun's kind of just coming out a little bit now. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever you color you are, right? Going to the front lines, they love their fake shells, sim and collect data from our phone. Let's see, Joe Martin. So you deal with MSI catchers from going to the front lines. They love their fake sale to collect data from our phones. To legalize fraud is billionaires securing Medicaid asset protection trust to qualify for. Is that NP, like you put all of your assets into a trust and then you can declare yourself busted, and then Medicaid pays for the nursing home or whatever? Is that what we're talking about? It's really called, in business school we called that constructive fraud, right? Right. But when someone passes away, Medicaid has the right to, at least Medi-Cal in this state has the right to claw back from any estate what was paid, right? I think that's a pretty shitty thing to do, but people are desperate because they're paying $6,000 a month for a nursing home just for somebody to wipe their behind. But see, I have a big problem with nursing homes anyway, right? I mean, 100 years ago there was no such thing, right? Now we have to socialize all that cost across all of society. I mean, is that fair? I don't think so. Oh, man. Yeah, they have, I think you're going to be good, you kids. That's right. Oh, man, Catherine. Oh, my Lord. What Catherine went through in a nursing home is beyond belief. And to think that the money they collected on her stay, right? I mean, wow, and then to be treated so crappily. Let's see. The next lie we face, the data will be green, is a lie that will require nuclear. Well, what about data centers like DeepSeek, right? And then suddenly they rewrote the whole book. I called it a black swan event about a month ago, which it absolutely turned out to be. They use like one tenth of the resources of typical. I think it's a bunch of bullshit myself. A little AI goes a long way. Eric Templin took care of my mother. I'm not sure who Eric Templin is, but sounds good. I hope we're all so lucky, right, to have somebody that cares at the end, right? I've seen too many cases where people swoop in for the assets. Eric is on here. He is a poser. I don't know, and I don't know NP, but I'm just sorry. No, it's not EJ Templin. No, no way. Where are you? Are you in California somewhere toward the far west? Stephen Loftus, hello. I am in Santa Rosa, California, which is in north central California. It's about 40 miles north of the Golden Gate Bridge, in Sonoma County, which is one of the nation's premier wine growing regions. And we have tons of wineries, tasting rooms, and all that. That's the big thing here. The big California wine production, like Falcon Crest, right? Oh, brother. Oh, man. Nice to see Monday. I get my third allergy shot. So everybody's got something to gripe about. Yeah, we still have sunlight. We're pretty high up on the latitude, so I don't really want grapes at the place. I mean, what am I going to do with grapes? I don't really drink wine. They grow a lot of marijuana out there. Not so much here now that it's gone really corporate. The illegal grows are still going strong because they try to tax this crap too much. So there's like a 26% tax. right? They put a 26% tax on marijuana here, and it pushed out a lot of the legal growers are like getting slammed and trying to keep going. Right, so the street beats the legal supply. Now the legal supply might be safer, but there's a weed shop on every corner in town. So it's like, and they go up to like 33% TH. I mean, there's some strong shit out there, right? I only took gummies a few years ago. I made a lot of money with it years ago. That's cool. But I think the money got pretty much wrung out of it. So here you're allowed to have a couple plants legally yourself. I wouldn't even put them on the Rancho because the hood I live in, everybody would be coming over the fence and it would be crazy. Crazy. Yeah, it's snowing in Alaska. Can you imagine the people coming over the fence at the Rancho? Holy crap. It's like people say, "Oh, you should have a pool in the back of the Rancho there. Yeah, you have a huge piece of land. Yeah, put a pool in there. I'm going to have every hood rat in the neighborhood in there, right? Hopping fences and, right, I'm getting a full-time guard to be there. Yeah, I don't want to do that, GTB, right? You got to fly under the radar in this neighborhood, right? Right? You got to fly under the radar here. You don't want to be the nail that sticks out, okay? Because you get your ass hammered here. All right, so you don't want to look like you got nothing, right? I had some dick tried to steal my bicycle a month and a half ago, right? Some dick he couldn't even do it sober. He was so high or so drunk that he was tripping on. He was so loud it even woke Blackbird up. And Blackbird went out, and he actually felt sorry for the guy. He was so drunk. The guy left his clothes there, and I mean, what a dick. Right. Yeah, pool rat. It'll turn into an MTV pool party. Yeah, I don't need that there, right? Then the lawyers are suing you, and oh man, this person drowned. This person couldn't swim, and blah 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 blah, and they drowned, and blah 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 blah. Blah. What's up? Juan says we love Trump. Well, you're certainly allowed to love him in here. You're allowed to love Biden. You're allowed to love Harris. You're allowed to love Trump. And Elon. This is a very centrist chat. That's why it succeeds, right? What used to cost $2 now in California is like $300 a pound. Yeah, everybody's got marijuana coming at the wazoo here, so. Right, and every year they just push the THC higher and higher and higher and higher. Hey MR, how you doing? Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Shimei. There's our resident minister in here. Nice to see you, Shimei. Right, Matthew 7 verses 13 and 14. Why is the world becoming such a dumpster fire? I'm glad I don't have children. It's a long story, Lynn. It's a long story, honey. Hey, nice to see you, MR. Too bad stocks have lost tribes. Now, who did that hurt those losses, right? People complain about the rich. Probably 90% of that loss was felt by the wealthy, right? But they can hold on. Probably rally for another week or so and then retest the lows. We have illegal weed growing all around. You got it all around here. I mean, nobody really cares. I mean, the cops aren't going to even care. They're too busy running around. People are dying of fent here, right? A couple high school kids at Santa Rosa High School. They thought they were getting coke. And they blew a huge dose of fent right up their nose and boost. They were dead within like 5 minutes. That was it. Right. Imagine a high school as sophomore or junior in high school. Right. No more. Everyone's 4OK and 403Bs were hit. What about gold and silver? I've thought about selling 300 ounces of silver. I think $3,000 will be a barrier for a little while, but I think the price of gold and silver will continue to move up. They're about the only thing that you can really depend on that has history behind it. That 5,000 years of human history behind it. That when shit hits the fan, people always go for the precious metals. So I don't see that changing anytime soon. Right? We got a brewing fiscal disaster here. That's why we dropped all this way, and interest rates hardly went down at all. That tells you something. Tells you rates are very sticky. So, and if the dollar starts to go down, which that appears it's going to be doing, then that's going to be a bigger problem. It's going to be hard to bring in overseas money when the value of the U.S. currency is dropping. So the yield will have to go up accordingly, right? If the cops in my neighborhood, does that mean he died? If you did have marijuana growing, you wouldn't have a house. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't even want to even have people. I don't even like the smell of it, man. I just, honestly, I don't like the smell of it, right? Weed, it gets into all the clothes. I mean, I put put my old crab stuff in the washing machine today. All my damn clothes smelled like anchovies when I took them out. Like, what the hell? It's like that weed smell. It gets in everything, right? Don't like it. Don't like it at all. But other people like it. And right, it seems to be a lot safer than drinking. But I don't know, as the THC content goes up and it just becomes higher, you can get wedding cake for like 35% THC now. I mean, that's a hell of a right. You're just taking that up to almost I don't know how high you can take it. Right, I got no idea how high it can go. I'm not sure if our state likes it because it's a pain in the ass to raise. Everybody's whining all the time. All the growers are whining. Right. Oh, we're paying too much tax. We need tax cut. And it's just like, oh, it's just like a colossal headache. It's just like a colossal headache for the government now to deal with all these growers that bought licenses and invested all of this, and then, well, you're not going to have the whole market to yourself. They thought that they would be on the easy street and make a fortune, right? No competition, right? Everybody and his mother's out there with a grow operation now. Oh, that coffee was pretty good. Not the best, but it was all right. Well, you can make no money off of it because Blackbird smoke it all up, right? Like the smell of his value. America's long been declining. Yeah, I'm just talking about it internationally speaking, because we need a lot of foreign nations to buy our debt, our regular debt auctions. And, in the first 4 months of the year, right, we have a $1 trillion plus debt deficit. I mean, that's a lot of money to be raised. And if you if the dollar weakens, then it's people will be concerned if the dollar starts turning down, and it's very difficult to justify investing in that. What you make in interest, you give up in depreciated dollars. So it seems to be very crazy. Weed chill me out. Does anybody really care in Alaska? Happy face, even though it's not legal. I'm just sensitive to the smell of weed. I just don't like it. It's like when and if Bird ever goes out, I'm gonna have to practically rebuild and repaint and do everything all over again in the Shine Shack. Air it out for about a year. Now, you remember when I fell in the chair back in 2021? And wow, I really hurt myself, right? And the only thing that stopped me from spasming was some gummies. That's the only time I used it. I used it for like mid-December to like mid-January of 2022, and that's it. What's going on? There we go. How you doing, uncoordinated? What's going on? Yeah, I mean, I would probably use it in Nam too, considering what the shit was like over there. Alan Gentry, you never mentioned if you had any USO shows come around. I'm sleepy as hell. Oh yeah. Here it's what the hell time is it? It's about 6:37. Just checking in, making sure you're all good. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing good. It was a big day today. We had a huge stream today at the protest outside of the Tesla dealership here in Santa Rosa. That took a little bit out of me today, but we're doing good. We are doing good. So I told people today, and I'm quite sure I'm correct, that this is a preview of coming attractions of what's coming up. Right. This will be for years. They flew them in, and there were bullets flying around their helicopter. Yeah, it was Ann Margaret and Bob Hope. Yeah. Oh, Kamala 28 too. I don't know, JJJ. It's very difficult to run somebody that already lost once, right? Who do you think would be a stronger candidate, right? Governor Gavin Newsom or Kamala Harris? Right, even though Newsom is very transactional and very finger in the wind about what he should do and stuff. It's just you can't run the same person, right? What do I know about cricket? The only thing I know about a cricket is you throw the ball and somebody tries to hit it with a wicket or something. I don't know what the hell it is. Trump is reality. What's up, Martello? How you doing? Make sure you subscribe, guys. We covered our first big protest of the administration today at the Tesla dealership. Make sure you check it out. We had like 200 protesters up there. Shocked me how many people were out there. This county is up in arms and they're pissed. All right. The first thing Trump tried to touch was the right to citizenship. Bob Braveman says, yeah, Bob Hope was good. What's up, Elizabeth? How you doing? So people's opinions are going to vary. You're in a centrist trad here, right? I'm an independent. I did not vote in the last election. I didn't care for either candidate. I didn't make any bones about that. So I feel like I can be very independent about what's going on. Yeah, it was a little loud up at the protest today. I look at the people and I don't know if they have money or not that are protesting. I don't know. Right. It looked like 90% of them were white people over the age of 50, right? So there was maybe 70% women and 30% men. There was hardly anybody of color there, right? You didn't really see any Mexicans. During the 18, they would buy the opium, they would have gold bars, and they hold it for payment. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Rhonda, how are you, honey? Yeah, it was a hell of a protest, wasn't it? Thank you, Elizabeth. every president is all good until it personally affects you, and then the loyalty quickly dissipates, right? Uh, Nobody likes having their pocketbook messed with, their wallet messed with, and that's when things get really bad, right? When the trades start to slow down in construction, and people are scared and being kicked off, and uh, it has a trickle down. It has a strong trickle down effect. Like, look at Maryland and Virginia now. Each of those states back in the 1700s donated a piece of their land to create the District of Columbia. Most of the high paying government jobs are in the District of Columbia, right? They might not be the highest number, but they generally work in the headquarters and places like that. They all have homes around Montgomery County, Maryland, or in Silver Spring, Prince George's County, and in Virginia, Fairfax County, living down in Alexandria, Springfield, places like that. Those housing markets are taking a tremendous hit right now. Right? That's how it affects people. It starts there and it just branches out. That'll have a knock-on effect for Ocean City, Maryland, and the people that have vacation homes down there, which will have a knock-on effect for restaurants. And Ocean City, Maryland is very dependent in summertime on people coming up from Washington and Baltimore for summer vacations and stuff. It should have moved to St. Louis. I've driven by Mount Shasta. It's a pretty spooky looking place up there. Yeah, there it is. If it trickles down to New Jersey, now I'm moving into the Rancho with your mother, right? Bring your sister too. I think we would get along good, your sister and I. Right? It's amazing. Like, oh, I get my tax season coming up again. Right? The stream looks good, AF. Thank you, Blazing. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a long day with the Tesla dealership protest today. So we're going to pick up a lot of people as we start going to more and more of these protests are going to be more frequent. It's taken a while. It's taken a while for people to get organized, but now the organization is finally kicking in. I don't know what neighborhood you're in, Blazing. Right, but you ain't in my hood, brother. Right, you wouldn't survive it. I didn't protest it. I just covered it live. One needs to recharge after a test. That's good, Matthew. Right. I need to recharge. Hey, you got to be on your toes. Some people get really, somebody starts coming at you. You don't know if they're going to yell at you or take a swing at you. Who are you with, right? What organization? Where can I find your stuff online? Always be honest with people, but always be closing, right? ABC. Right. ABC, what's it talking about? Cutting government waste, the hypocrisy. Well, I'm saying what shocks people is people have talked about cutting stuff since Ronald Reagan in 1980. And now people are shocked because for the first time ever, they're seeing really government being hacked away here, and it scares the hell out of them, right? They don't know if they're going to have a job, right? You're going to have pissed off people at the national park, right? Where are the junior rangers, right? Ah, boy. NIH, where's the biologist? I don't have any problem with that stuff. The good stuff always comes out of the private sector, right? It was good that they collect data and stuff, but researching stuff, it's I'd have a tough time defending. Yeah, little shed. I'd have a tough time. Only destructive act that I saw was the spray painted swastikas on the sidewalk up there today. Well, it happens, right? The good thing the cops held in the back. They were kind of hiding behind a van. And they didn't, they could have come out and kind of irritated some people, but they stood behind and stay away. People think that Elon gave a Nazi salute. So you can't be surprised to see like people put that. You're going to see that a lot in marches in the coming 2 years. You're gonna see more of that swastika coming out than you can shake a stick at, right? And not so much since the 1940s. All right. I care about libraries. Even the Weather Channel. My grandma could whoop you. I go to political protests. They have one tomorrow. They have one tomorrow for a pro-Palestine rally here. Right. They have a pro-Palestine rally going on tomorrow. So if I have the energy, I might run up and cover that tomorrow. But that's like a regular event. But there's going to be tons of protests and stuff coming up. Ladies in black, code pink, all of them. This county is like ground zero for protest. And right, San Francisco will start to pick it up. Trump? No, I don't think so, Shumay. I'll have to stand up for that. Ain't nobody going to do away with the AME. Right. I grew up next to the AME church hearing that singing on Sunday. Right. Man, love that. Connie went crazy with that swastika. I don't know what the hell happened to Yee. Damn, he sends his wife out basically naked, and it's like, now they're Splitsville. I guess I don't know what the hell she was thinking. You know what I honestly think? Honestly, guys, I think these people are demonically possessed. Right? I think that they're just possessed by demons. Right? They've gone so far over to the dark side that they're just absolutely, just totally infested with the demonic. Right? What's up, Divine Eye? Why are they? Now, this was I'm in a very blue county here, Greg. I'm having a pretty great day. I'm just tired tonight. I'm not sad. Hey, Nikki, how are you? Like Operation Where's Daddy? Where drones go to carry out attacks is dark. I don't know, Joe. I'm just saying, but some of these people just seem possessed, man. Kanye West, I cannot get a read on this guy. Like, everybody distanced himself now, the whole Kardashian family, and it's got to pain Kim Kardashian to see him out there just doing the crazy shit that he does. I mean, he gets good contracts, right, to represent, and then he just blows it, right? Right? These companies don't want that. They don't want to be associated. You know how corporations are; they're very transactional. Look at what Target did, right? Oh, geez, we're all for LGBTQRSTUVWXYZ, right? And then when the wind changes, all of a sudden it's like, well, we're doing away with our DEI stuff. That's the stuff that really gets people pissed off, right? It's like, it didn't mean that. It would be better if you didn't do it, right? Right? They put that kid, that goofy, the hell was the name of the Dylan Mulvaney or whatever for Bud Light. They're still 30% off in sales and stuff. Right? I don't know. But I feel bad. I look at P. Diddy, the same thing. I think this guy's got to be possessed, man. This guy has got to be possessed. Right? This guy has got to be possessed. Fix this thing. So, I don't know. Maybe it's all Hollywood. I think that's all they got left. I think that's it. I just think Hollywood is finished. Right. Hey, Panda, I just think all right. I mean, they're trying to bring out this Snow White movie now with Renee Zellweger. I don't know I don't know. I don't know what the hell her name is, this girl. And I got nothing against the girl, but just, they have this different Snow White. Right. And they're trying to bring this movie out, and it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know, right? Hollywood. I mean, you can make movies anywhere now. You can make movies with AI. You can make movies on sitting down at a computer. You don't really need Hollywood. You can create fake movie stars and put them out there in movies. You don't need to pay Tom Cruise, right? You don't need to pay Tom Cruise $100 million to do, right? Just yeah, it's just weird, right? You go down to Hollywood Boulevard, you're liable to get your face smashed in at nighttime down there. That's dangerous. There's nothing left of it. You can go see the cement footprints and handprints. Big deal, right? They used to have I can't remember the Italian place. It's all gone to shit. What's up, Smelly Cat? How you doing? It's all gone bad, right? Yeah, Vilified, how you doing? I'm getting ready to go to the Rancho and cook up some chicken in a bag and fries tonight. So, yeah, what was the name of Martinelli's or I don't know, this really good place off Hollywood Boulevard where you have all the Chianti bottles that are signed by movie stars and all that stuff hanging up on the ceiling. And it's just not the same, man, since the pandemic. I have a cinematic video called Hollywood. It's called Requiem for Hollywood Boulevard. And it's right in the middle of the pandemic, and it just has never come back from that. Never come back. Because, Hollywood destroyed itself with the Epsteins, the Weinsteins, the whole movie studio system just sucked, right? It is regressing, Lynn, because it's lost its bearings. Once you turn your back on God, there's nothing to moor you. There's nothing to moor your morality anymore, right? You can't get values from horizontally from other human beings because there's no common consensus, right? So you have all this subjectivism, all this postmodern bullshit where everything is what I say it is. Right. I don't know, but who the hell am I? Hey, Alpo, how are you? What's going on? Welcome back. Yeah, hey, Alpo. What's going on? Welcome back in. Hey, Hassan, how are you? So... I noticed we get a lot of people from Turkey in here. It makes me want to have some Turkish delight. That stuff's got to be good. And I want to see the whirling dervishes of Istanbul, right? No, we had a big day today, Alpo. We were up at the yeah, there's two different Gordon Ramsays. We were up at the protest at a huge protest at the Tesla dealership today. So I was covering that for about an hour and a half. We had a lot of people come through on the chat, like, I don't know what it was, 52,000 views on that or something. It was huge. I'm from Kazakhstan. It looks like an interesting country, right? It's a crotch sniff test and erected pole pill kind. I don't know, Joe Martin. Man, that's too much to even read, right? We'll leave that for a man to hug and kiss. Gracious. Don't put me under the bus. Oh, man. I don't know. It's just a favorite football team, Baltimore Ravens. Second favorite, San Francisco 49ers. Oh, man. Let's see. Vlog says, do you think Tinkerbell exists? I don't think so. Cowboys, you got to be disappointed, dude. I mean, Dak Prescott, oh, man. Wow. It's just, I'm surprised Jerry Jones doesn't just blow up the whole deal. Just start over again, right? Every year the Cowboys start with the highest hopes, and it just, I don't know, man. You know, they get really excited, and then all of a sudden the season gets flat. All of a sudden the season gets flaccid, right? A deprivation tank. Don't they use that down in like Guantanamo or something? Is that it? Are you edging grasshopper? Is that what they have? I agree. Wants this kind of guy. Yeah, that's all it took. That's all it took, Alan. That's something as simple as that was the beginning of the. That's when it all began. 1963. Seas candy, man, that excites me for Winky. How are you, babe? Oh, that excites me. I forgot. I want to get some Seas candy myself. I like that orange. The hell is that stuff? Orange toffee or whatever it is. Damn, that. I don't know what the hell it is. That toffee is so good. Wow, it's just like once a year I'll treat myself to that because we have to watch our figures, right? When you print, yeah, I'm doing well. Good to see you, Winky. I got my mom the same thing for her birthday. Yeah, is it California brittle? Damn, that's still good. Wow, $28 a pound now. Yeah, it's gone good, Alpo. It's good to see you tonight. Thanks for coming in. All right, $28 a pound, but it's probably the best candy that's out there. Right, the real high, like 23% butter fat or something in it. Right, you can't eat too much. Maybe you have two or three. They're so rich, right? So rich. So if you guys have never had Seas candies, yeah, that's cool. $37 for a large. What are you going to get me for Easter, Smelly Cat? Yeah, thank you, Winky. My favorite food, Texas Roadhouse steak. What about you? I like a good ribeye. Right. Well, Alan, on the internet, you don't know. I mean, you still got people that think the Earth is flat, right? A few extra money more for some cafe. Probably the only thing in my life that went down. Damn, Joe Martin. I don't know, man. Like crude oil is like $67 a barrel, and I'm paying $4.30 a gallon for gas here, right? Oh man, I know the owner. I used to work with their son and ours. Well, it's owned by Warren Buffett's. Right. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway owns Seas. All right, we got Philippians. Do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Shemay, could you put Hebrews 10:31 for me, please? If it's not too much trouble, Hebrews 10:31. You want to see? Oh, you know what I like? Those pecan eggs, man. I used to like that in Baltimore. We had Mary Sue Easter eggs. I don't know if Lee Hale's here, my Baltimore on connection, but wow, Mary Sue Easter eggs. Here's a treat that is sunny from your Easter bunny, the creamiest candy that's made. 'Cause using pure butter makes Mary Sue better to brighten your Easter parade. You know those nougat ones or whatever. Oh man. Right. Mary Sue Easter eggs. The funny thing is they still make them. Somewhere down in Baltimore, they're still making Mary Sue Easter eggs. Right. I would have thought that they went tits up years ago, right? But I like the pecan nougat ones. They're great. They're excellent. Shemay, didn't you send me some Mary Sue? You sent me like a box of 3 or something, didn't you, little Mary Sue? Damn, I think it was Shemay that sent that. I don't know. History of World War II. How you doing? No, this was a this was like a little nougat, and then it had pecans on the outside of it. I seem to recall that Shemay found like Mary Sue Easter eggs or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. There's Hebrews 10:31 for my Philippian friend there. There we go. I love that demonstration. Yeah, this is what democracy looks like. Yeah. Well, I told you, Magda. Yeah, see, I got a good memory. Shemay sent the Marys. They still made them. And thank you, Shemay. That was amazing. She sent that. I thought that was amazing. So they still had Mary Sue Easter eggs, right? Magda, I told you I'm going to be in the thick of things. And this shit's going to be gearing up for the next couple of years until we finally have full-on street riots and all that. So I might as well just, get myself back in tip-top covering condition here. Yeah, they don't even think we landed on the moon. I got, you're looking at the capsule at the Earth, but it's flat, right? I mean, you look at there, everything else in the universe, everything else is round, right? But we got the flat planet. It's like, what the hell, right? Yeah, you get the flat one, right? You get the one with the flat tire. That's what you get, right? Chella cherry. That makes me funny. Do you think it's worth the fight? I don't know. I mean, I can't prejudge the outcome of it. I know there's economic shockwaves coming through now. They concern me. I don't know if the juice is going to be worth the squeeze at the end of it. I don't know. Okay, thank you, Shemay. You still getting those frees over in the blood? James, I'm really considering going back and donating some plasma down there. Right. Just for Amanda Hug and Kiss to say we just took it down to another new low. Australia's having a difficult time. I've been reading it's affecting McDonald's there. Oh, well, I don't know. I didn't even know if Australia was in the line of fire for tariffs. I don't know. But if something's going on, Magda, I'll be out there, and I'm a very centrist person. I'm not out there, to toe anybody's line. Ronnie did a great job today. We were just jammed with people. 52,000 views. Hey, Kang. But it's a sign of the times here right now. All over the country. I mean, who knew? There was one on Wall Street today, right, where they were laying down in front of the stock exchange. End of days, it won't be by the hand of the Lord, James. Yes, but our Western civilization is very much up in the air right now, yes. Very much in doubt. Yeah, even Amanda Hogginkiss left a comment today. 'Cause using pure butter makes Mary Sue better to boop 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 tweet to parade. I think America already turned its back on God years ago, so I think we're pretty much on our own. Get to cooking. I'm leaving soon. Yeah, Fourscore was happy too. I don't know. I didn't like the Nazi stuff on the sidewalk, but right. Right. All right. Ooh, I don't miss battery might be going bad here. I don't know. I don't know. Always wipe the pie crust. Don't let it crust when you do a cherry pie. Always money bag. Make sure you put a little bit of plastic wrap. As soon as you put the filling in, put a little plastic wrap over the top. That way you won't get the crusty film on top of the pie. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see what's going on downtown tonight. Let's ride through. Here's a treat that is funny from your Easter bunny. The creamiest candy that's made. 'Cause using pure butter makes Mary Sue brighter to brighten your Easter parade. Let's see. Like people with Teslas are laying low in the county now. Let's see what's going on downtown here. You know what's really nice, Shimei? Look at the, guys, they finally took my advice and put lights across the street here. Look at this. They should have done that years ago. Some nice looking gals there. They should have done this years ago. Look at how nice that looks now. Right. Should have done it. I talked about that for years. Well, there's not a lot of cars down here tonight. I don't know. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. What's up, Blue Bear? And there's a Tesla on the end. You got to watch out these days. This code pink and ladies in black might do something to your vehicle. I don't know. There is something in the air, my friend. Do 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 do. Fernando. Boo 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 boo. La da da do do. Ba-ba-dee ba-dee beep 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 beep. Ba-ba-da boo ba-ba. Fernando. Let's see what's going on downtown tonight. So Magda, if you like action, you're gonna get action. Hey John. Got a very dark sky over there. It looks a little threatening. See, are we on wide angle? I don't know. Let's see if we're on wide angle. Yeah, there we go. Pliny the Elder, the Russian River, Pliny the Younger, the Russian River craft beer, everybody goes gaga over. That comes out the 21st. Everybody will be lining up. Pliny the Younger. Limit two, what do they call it? Two flagoons of beer. Oh man. Flagoons. don't know why they put a fence around this. Citibank's closed up now. Flagoon. They call it a flagoon of beer. Let's see what's going on downtown tonight. A flagoon. There's a little new bodega. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on 4th Street. Oh, this guy had to come out to his car. What a bummer. So there's supposed to be a pro-Palestine rally tomorrow here. It's like people can't get enough of Palestine. From the land to the sea, Palestine will be free. What the hell is this person doing? What are they doing over there, playing beer pong or what? I don't even know what the hell that is. Are they selling something out there? I don't know what the hell it is. Yeah, I don't know. Smelly cat. It's just tempers run very high when it comes to that, because in my lifetime I've seen that go through Yasser Arafat, and I've just seen it shrink and shrink and shrink because they continuously make stupid decisions that cost them more land and more land until finally everything's destroyed. Just imagine if they had taken the stayed with the original settlement. Oh shit, I got a cop car. What the hell's he doing? Looks like a pretty quiet night up here. They'll be lining up at the Russian River Brewery soon for their Pliny the Younger. Oh, man. Amanda hugging kisses like, bring on that protest, baby. Finally, O'Kelly did something good today. Like I say, when you're check back with me in 2 years, well, I think for some people, violence has a feel-good factor for them in the short term, but in the long run, it hurts their cause. It just turns people against them. Right? This is where the protests, I don't know, they just stand out here waving the Palestine flag and stuff. I go down to Oakland to a protest. Shit, I got to worry about the van being broken into and windows smashed. I mean, what the hell? Right? Oh, that's a freak zone down there. Sunset in Santa Rosa. So I think violence will just be a fact of life in the coming years. I hate to say that, but I feel very sure of myself in predicting that. Anybody remember me during the George Floyd protests when they were doing the sideshow in the intersection, and I almost got slammed into by the car fishtailing through the thing? Holy crap! I couldn't believe it. He's like, yes. Man, that was bad. How did they get up there and tag the side of that building that high? Holy crap. They had to put a ladder up there. Put some kind of neighborhood gang shit up. Wow. Oh yeah, just put up Santa Rosa George Floyd protest in my search box. You'll see the live streams. Some dope fell off the second floor balcony of a building downtown. Went right through the awning. Yeah, as people don't get their way, then the propensity of violence increases. Right, it's just a fact of life. Somebody dumped a big, these poor Vietnamese store. Somebody dropped off a whole shitload of furniture and just dumped it in front of it. Blown out lazy boys dumped it right in front of their store. This is the kind of slobs that you're dealing with now. Here. No morals whatsoever. They just dump shit wherever the hell they want. They cleaned up that lot though finally, where all those homeless were in there. Right. Somebody woke me up at 6 o'clock this morning. They were moving shit out of their truck. I think it was a midnight move out happened here. I don't know what the hell it was. Some kind of midnight move out. Oh boy. The motor mounts on my van are fine. I don't have any rattling or any vibration. Oh boy. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. It's gonna make you live in interesting times. It's gonna be very true. I like to put the van deep in the back now. So you have to come on the property quite a ways to break into shit. And you have these really high intensity stadium lights here now. Alright, yeah, I don't have any problem with my motor mounts are fine. Alright. Oh boy. I still got a little bit of light. I'll walk you guys around the Rancho a little bit for those that are new. Alright. It's a little wet here. Oh boy. All right, for those of you who are new, we welcomed a couple hundred new people to the channel today. Here's the back deck, kitchen stadium. Here's the damage that occurred the other night. Oh, it rained so hard it broke that strut there. We got to fix that. Here's all the cats. Simba! Simba, what are you doing? Huh? Simba! What are you doing? Huh? Simba! What are you doing? Alright. This is the Shine Shack. Bird is the artist in residence at the current time. There's the workshop over there where we do all the restoration. Magic. Magic. All right. Okay, this is the next thing we got to do is get this cleaned up so we can get back to work. Man, what a mess. Right, we need to finish up this, right, we need to finish up this quadraphonic unit here. Sounds so good.
Ay, Titi me preguntó si tengo mucha. And you know you're not walking with God.
This is all my equipment I use, oscilloscopes, everything, signal tracers, markers, distortion analyzers, all this stuff to be able to work on vintage audio. I'm really one of the last people in the nation that still can work on tube amplifiers and tube equipment here. I still got amps in the box, Baldwin 6L6, huge amps over there. Let's go, Simba. Where are you? Oh, there's baby socks. Thank you. This is Bird's artistic table here. Go around here. There's baby socks. Always in a bad mood. This is one of our Robertson navel orange trees. Look at this. It's already got blossoms coming out. Right, we're still enjoying the oranges off of it. This is a Palestine orange tree here. This is our Meyer lemon tree. Really good for lemon meringue pies, lemonade. It's our Valencia orange tree. It's our peach tree right here. Cherry tree here, cherry tree here, pear tree. This is a plum tree. Plum tree. We got two more orange trees here. We got the Trovita orange and the Washington navel. This is a Santa Rosa plum. This is our almond tree. Get a few almonds this year. There's one. And in the back, I'm not sure if I'm going to put this into production here. The back 40 over here. So for those of you who think I live in my van, surprise. Right. That's it. So Blackbird is the artist in residence that's here right now. Okay, there's the big double gates. We used to leave them open until some dope wandered on the property and tried to steal my bike. Now I had to close the double gates. I might add a few pistachio trees. I've got to I got to trim down this tree of shame. I'd like to add some pistachio trees. 2 males and 1 female. Pistachios have to have male and female. They're not self-fertile. Right, so Bird moved out a lot of wire, processed a hell of a lot of wire here. So most of this is bottles and stuff. So, damn, I'm just glad that fence is still standing in the back. We've had terrific rain. All right, that's good. All right. Yeah, he moved a lot. He did a lot of shit here. A lot of wire. Brass. I don't think that's solid though. I don't know. I know, John, I hate that tree. I should have had it taken to the ground. I can't stand that. Oh, man. in. Oh boy. So it's a very big property for me to upkeep, but it's a lot of work. Between the orchard and all the stuff, it's a lot of work. I had to put extra lightings, bright lights up here because of the low lights in the neighborhood. Yeah, they're feral cats. They're semi-domesticated. I got to deal with this. I don't know. I guess that's where a tree used to be. So this is a very high density neighborhood with a lot of apartment houses. All right. This is the wall of sound over here. If you were here Thursday night, we did a special, we had the theme from the Magnificent Seven. Here, this is the wall of sound. Right here. We had the True Test 5 1-watt amplifier going the other night. Right. You have one of the finest private collections of significant audio in California, if not the nation here. Right. It's a 1961 Motorola 21 tube stereo console, considered the finest ever made. Walnut cabinet by Drexel Furniture of North Carolina. All right. Now I don't have any crystal sets. All right. I got these birds out here. I guess we better feed the cats. Let's see what we got to feed with. Let me see. Hold on a minute. I don't know if I got anything. I don't know. I gave everything to Bird. Okay, guys, just be cool. Let's see. Oh, we got some food there. I had some food. All right. Don't make me trip over you. Let's sit that there. All right. I got to repair kitchen stadium. Took a beating. All right. Here we go. Simba. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous now. Don't be jelly. I gotta get the food. Keep your drawers on. Keep your drawers on. Wait a minute. There we go. I'm going to have to spoon this crap out. Hang on a minute. Keep your drawers on. Wait a minute. Simba, stay out there. Off the table. Paws off the table. Karl Marx over there. Alright, I don't want any fighting now. Alright? Y'all be cool. Y'all be cool now. Okay. Yeah, they're coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, we got like 7 around here. There's Karl Marx over there. Hanging out. That's Baby Socks there. Always in a bad mood. Always, always, always. Always in a pissy mood. Here comes Karl Marx. We had Trotsky, we had Lenin, right? We had Fanny Kaplan, who tried to murder Lenin. Unfortunately, she failed, so she died miserably. And now we have Karl Marx. Next, we're going to have Chairman Mao Zedong. Alright, seems like things are under control for a while. Trotsky got hit by, Lenin got hit by a car on the street. Trotsky got hit by a car on the street. Fanny Kaplan died of some weird woogalooga boogala disease. That was bad. Right. So feral cats don't really live that long. Okay, so let's yeah, it was that was 2 years ago, so so we're not as overrun as people think that we would be. All right, let's get on the Wi-Fi here. All right. Okay. Let's reconnect there. Yeah, they all have names of communists, 4 of them anyway, because they're Russian graves. We thought that would be cute, right? Right, to throw back to the revolutionary communists, Trotsky, Lenin, Fanny Kaplan, Karl Marx. Right, we'll add like Friedrich Engels, who co-authored the Communist Manifesto. Right, we'll have a Mao Zedong. Ooh. So what are we going to do tonight? I already took some French fries. I had some potatoes. I peeled them today. Because if you're going to make French fries, you need to make sure that you cut them ahead of time so that all the starch has a chance to come out of them, all right? We're going to put our wok into service tonight. In addition, I have some chicken wings that I thawed out, so we're going to have chicken in a bag. Let me get a bag here. Here we go. I brought this from Las Vegas because it was such a good bag, such a good heavy bag. Right. Beautiful bag. This will be perfect. So once we fry our French fries and our chicken, we put it all in here with our spices and we shake it up. And it's really nice. So first thing I want to do is relax a little bit and have a beer over here. But I gotta wash my hands and take off my brace here. Yeah, Zukov, who did the, I don't know, who did that crazy, that thing that fires, or maybe that, I don't know what the hell that was. Kalashnikov rockets or something, I don't know what the hell it was. Something like that. nuts. Remember, always give your liver a break first, right? Always give your liver a break first, and make sure that you hydrate before you have a beer and everything, or drinking. So we got our bag ready to go. We're gonna get our chicken thawed out today. I got that ready to go. So all we have to do is put our spices, our spices in the bag. Right. We're going to get our wok out tonight. And welcome in everybody. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. Demonstration cooking is one of the other fun things that we do here. I always make sure in the morning, first thing is I have a cup of water in the morning. Because you wake up, you're dehydrated in the morning. Yeah, it's a little hard though, I like the name, but we're trying to stick to like the original core of real hardcore Russian, like communists from like 1916, 1917. Like a lot of people don't know who Fanny Kaplan was, right? She was the crazy ass that attempted to assassinate Lenin and failed. I mean, he was never the same. We're going to drain these fries. And then we're going to I just did the laundry today. So all of the tea towels are perfectly clean. Let that drain a bit. You want to make sure that your French fries are really dry when you put them in. I think Fanny's a pretty cool name. Here's the wok we're going to use. Yosukata. A real Japanese wok. Real deal. Yeah, John Reed, though, he was a New York Times reporter who got ideologically caught up in the revolution, and then he became disillusioned. I think he died of like bladder cancer or something. Right. Yeah, I have a lid for it. You just can't use, you know, for greasy situations there. So that's going to be really important. You know, I had a dual major in political science and philosophy. So I had to read all that political bullshit, which is what communism is, total bullshit. Equal misery for all. Alright, We're going to set this aside a little bit. And we're going to take our fries and we're going to dry them off really, really well. That's very, very important. Of course, we're still using our themed October. Right, pumpkins. But very festive. That shit drives a man to hug and kiss crazy. There we go. We're going to dry them. And the way you do that is you just roll them like this. Right, and you get them all really dry. And that's like perfect. So we're going to let them stay wrapped like that for a bit because we want to start with the chicken. People do care why I am. You're here, so you care. We're going to grease this all oiled up and stuff. Yeah, they're both bullshit. All right, let's get this... because they both deny human nature. All right, there we go. We got our big wok there. Yeah, I did have a hell of an education. Now all I got is I have canola oil, which is it's a seed oil. They're not good for you, but I rarely use seed oils. So I mainly use olive oil. But this is a good high temperature oil here. Okay? And a wok is very, very conservative of using. I think we'll have a beer first. A wok is very conservative for oil use by design. Let's see. No, Blackbird's the one that hands out the candy. I haven't handed out Christmas candy in a long time. Halloween candy. It's funny though, I don't know. Does anybody notice like Judy and Smelly Cat, the guys, so many guys that come in, they're fixated on like kids and it's so weird, like the last couple years. It's like all they want to talk about is kitties and it's strange. I mean, I don't know what happened to these incels. Something. I don't know. It's mildly concerning. When you think about how weird it is. I mean, it's perfect. It's like you wake up in the morning and that's what you think about. I mean, it's just like absolutely stymies me to think about that. It's very sad, you know? That young guys, incels basically, they can't get dates and are just bitter. All right, we got to make up our spice mix here. Okay? So to do that, we're going to take salt. All right? We're going to take black pepper. We're going to take garlic powder. Let's see if we get that garlic powder. I don't know what the obsession is, though. The guys just like, it's like, dude, what's the obsession, right? I mean, it's all kids. It's all they talk about when they come in. All right, a little bit of garlic powder. And then we're going to put some onion powder in. But you don't think that's strange? It's just like... It's worrisome because it's top of mind to them, you know. Let's see, what was that? Garlic powder. It makes me very afraid if well, there's no risk of them having kids. I mean, who in the hell would ever get up with them? I'm just saying, if you're an incel, I mean, we're gonna get this onion powder is a little. I don't know what onion powder always tends to get kind of knotted up a little bit. But man, when you talk about everything is all about kitties and ice cream trucks and just really weird. You know, this stuff that normal people like never think about. All right. It's frightening in the world today, I'll tell you that. To think some of these freaks are out there walking around the world. All right. All right, we're going to have a shot of cayenne pepper in there to give it a little heat. But I guess most of them are just content to be in Mom's basement. I don't know. All right, so we're going to give that a good shake. There we go. All right, so we want to try that. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Now, once we cook all of our stuff, we put it in the bag and then we shake it. And it's absolutely, absolutely delicious. You know, I've been on YouTube 13 years, and that's the thing that I really notice is that this fixation with, this fixation that some people have with kids on here, it's like weird. I don't know. Weird. No, this is a one-shot bag here, even though this is a really good bag. I brought 3 of these back from Vegas with me. So, we're all good. So we're going to bring that oil up to temperature. And drain these wings. They stick a lot of chicken juice they injected with broth. To increase the I'm already on IP2 blazing no scopes. I've been on IP2 for years. All right, years and years and years. All right, I probably had the #1 stream on IP2 today. Can I make this resident or tofu? You can't make it with tofu, Gray. Can't make it with tofu. What's up, Javid? How you doing? Don't ever drop anything into hot oil, okay? Don't ever. Yeah, tofu would be a little nasty. All right. Use your longest tongs. Right. Yeah, rubber chicken. John, I hope you're doing good. I've missed you around. All right, we just give a little test. Oh, Habib, I wouldn't have you in my neighborhood, dude. You wouldn't last a week around here. You would be bow-legged after they got done with you around here. You know, Habib, once I get you in here, I never get rid of you, dude. Right. And that's like no bueno, no offense. But that ain't gonna happen, right? That ain't gonna happen. A little hot in here. Here goes our chicken. Put our lid on there. Habib, no offense. The last thing I need is a busted down Pakistani here. Okay? I I got enough trouble getting a rent right now, so. All right, so we got that cooking away in there. I like to be ahead when it comes to cleanup. We're going to let that go for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to put the French fries in. Make it very food safe. Your best shot is to just stay in Mom's basement. Best I can offer you. Yeah, you come over to my house next month. Yeah. All right. All right. You don't need to have a really high flying heat here. That's good. That's really good, man. Really good. We got our fries. We're ready to go. Like I said, Habib, I wouldn't even let you in the neighborhood, dude. All right. Next thing I know, you're here. The cats start disappearing, you know? And you got fur coming out of your mouth, right? Oh, man. I'm cooking Korean style chicken wings with French fries. So we're getting our board ready here. We don't want to put anything too hot on the counter. We got our wok on here. No, I hate curry. Oh, man. Why I never liked Singapore food. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put our fries in. Slide them down the side. Never drop them into the middle. Now the wok, I spent 5 years in China. I lived and worked there. Big Chinese. Good old Royal Bank of Canada. Give you something to aspire to, those of you who still live in Mom's basement. Nothing wrong with it in the short term. Right. But there's more to life than your Susan Rotten crotch down the street where you live, right? All right, there we go. JM's like, I can't believe it. All right, Susie Rotten crotch, right? You like that sound of the sizzle? Well, I got Blackbird who lives here, so I do my part. So we're letting these all cook together now. It's going to take a while because the fries are going to take a while to come up to temperature in there, okay? But we're not having it slob all over the place. We can put the heat a little bit higher now. No, I just don't like tacos that much. I have French fries like maybe once a month. I rarely eat fried food. All right. It's nice to keep things under control. Coming back up to temperature again. All right, good. We're going to put a few more paper towels on top. The hot meat is no more Pakistanis and fly around the mill. There we go. So we got plenty of paper towels down there to drain them off. Jay, man, that was in, what was it? Was it Full Metal Jacket, right? Now, before you go silly, picking up a Mary Ellen Rotten Crotch. Holy shit, pal. What the hell is this? Oh, man. It's a donut. A donut! JHC! Good night, Alan. Good night. Little Susie Rotten. All right, we got everything going good. We got everything under control. Hey, thank you, Blazing. I appreciate that. You're on a great channel here, man. 13th year. Vintage audio, metal detecting, restoration, vintage audio. Thursday night we had a vintage audio listening experience with a theme from the Magnificent Seven. Dun 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 do 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 do. On the wall of sound, the fabled wall of sound. Legendary here. Do do Susie Rotten Crotch. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da. All right. We got our Del Monte ketchup ready to go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm putting the side channel on over here when I go to commence to eat. Do 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 do. Da da do 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 dun 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 do 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 do. All right, we're all set. Let's get this. What a day today, guys! Protest and everything. Right. People thought I was a First Amendment auditor, right? Because I got caught up in Petaluma, the protest down there that turned really bad, right? You are not Marines. You were the lowest form of life. Low and slow is the way to go with chicken wings because you want them to be cooked on the inside. John Reed. Yeah? I don't know, man. It's just John Reed wasn't. I don't know. You might get Emma Goldberg, right? She was a big sympathizer in New York City and shit. They gave her the boot, right after the right in 1918 or whatever. They passed the started, well, they started deporting all these people, right? The Alien Act and shit. And they started kicking these sympathizers. It's kind of like what Trump's doing right now with booting out these like Palestinian guys like Muhammad Kali or whatever. Right. Right. Do 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 do. Alexa, what's the weather tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Santa Rosa, there will be showers, with a high of 58 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 46 degrees.
Man, I hate this place. Alexa, what's the good news?
Rosie, here's your news. Rosie, you're all caught up on the news this evening. I'll start your news channel again from the beginning, playing ABC News. You can set a preferred news provider in the
Alexa
app.
Never mind. Alexa! Be a better listener.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Right. Alexa! Stop the news. Damn, man. I got the factory floor model, right? Discount. Jeez, it's like the defective one they put on the showroom floor. What's up, Alpo? Welcome back. It's like I got the defective job, right? I mean, what the hell? What the hell? Here's another one of these guys that's absolutely obsessed with, right? I mean, it's just weird. How do these guys wake up in the morning and it's all they think about, right? I don't know. It's kind of, it's tragic in a lot of ways, right? It's either they're thinking about kids or somebody's sexuality. I mean, it's so strange. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. We're going to cut over to this now so we don't bust up all the fries. Because we've already done that a bit on here. And we're just keeping things moving along for cooking. I don't know, it's just strange. I mean, it's just this crappy mental health of a lot of these guys. I don't know. Yeah, they're homosexuals, right? Right. That's the best way to put it. I don't know. It's just they just seem obsessed with talking about that stuff all the time. Can you imagine? I mean, them dating a woman and she's like, "What the hell is with you, man?" I mean, they run the other way. They run for the hills. What's Amanda Hogginkiss said? Never date anybody from YouTube. Hey, Danny, I mean, it's got to be some kind of deviance, you know? Got to be some kind of deviance. I don't know. Oh, man. Pretty sad our nation came to this, though. I noticed this particularly came up in like the last 4 years. These fries look bloody awful tonight. I don't know, we're just gonna have to stick with the program here. Yeah. I don't know. You know, Dr. Frankenstein, it's just that, you know, the mental health of the young people is just, it's very concerning to me. And I just don't understand, you know, where it comes from or just, it's part of it is a failure to launch. Right, a failure to, oh man, I don't know. Right. Yeah, I guess so, Judy. Nothing surprises me anymore. I mean, it's just this obsession with that, right? I mean, yeah, these fries just turned out horribly. I don't know what happened tonight. Anyway, the chicken's looking good. It'll all turn out in the bag. It'll be right. I think I shouldn't have used the tongs to move them around. I'm so out of practice with this stuff. Yeah, the street of shattered dreams, you know. ICBMs are airborne. J-Man, you're all right, man. You set the gold standard here for new people coming in. Oh boy. Let me turn. I guess we should have turned the heat higher on this. Now we have like bits of potato. It's more like I don't know what you call it, like a hash brown going on. It's gonna be tasty, but it's gonna be kind of weird, right? Do 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 do. Maybe the potatoes were just too old. I don't know. Yeah, Melody, maybe you could cancel some of them or something. I don't know, honey. It's like above my pay grade. It just seems this obsession with children that they have. It's just every conversation they come on. There's that. Ronnie, you don't have to, give people a little bit of latitude on here. Yeah, these fries, they'll be like, they'll probably be really tasty, but, I'm just cooking up these wings. Yeah, I never had fries turn out like that. DOGE is a very great program. Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, we're really frying now. I think the mistake I made was messing with them with the tongs. I should have just left them alone. Right. Oh, fake hair. What are you talking about, dude? What a dope. My Fijian friend says they fell out of the pram. I can believe it. I can believe it. I can absolutely believe it. Damn, I'm so hungry too. This is like the worst thing I've made in months. Maybe the oil's old or something. Everything got all mushy and shitty. Tastes okay. That would be you, Scotty Mac. Hey, Alter Ego, how you doing? What's going on? That would be Scotty Mac, the leader of the incels. The Saturday Night Incels. All right. Saturday night of porno for the boys. Yeah, it'd be rough. I mean, can you imagine having a, yeah, I know, Naomi, I'm just mucking with it. Can you imagine having a kid like that and you got to deal with that the rest of your life? And you find out the kid's online and you see he's talking about kids and, like somebody's sexuality. I mean, that's like a red flag, right? That's like parent panic right there. It's like, oh my God, what do we do now? Danny. Shit. We're alright now. I mean, they'll still be good to eat. They're getting nice and crispy now, which is okay. It'll still be plenty tasty. I don't know, I definitely fear for the future of this country. Doo-doo. We're getting close to the finish line here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Da-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So for everybody who thinks everything always turns out beautifully in Kitchen Stadium, they're like crispy potato bits now. Actually, they look pretty damn good right now. Yeah. Let's see, lots of tornadoes tonight. Where are the tornadoes right now? What's up, Ramsey? How you doing? What's up? Just cannot accept credit for ICB. That was Georgia. Oh, it's all right. I mean, I always tell my mods, take it easy on them. Yeah, the chicken's going to be good. The fries are going to be questionable, right? But we're still going to shake them in the bag because finally they're getting crispy now. They almost look like hash browns. Right? Do 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 do. It's really crispy. I think the potatoes are too old. Oh wow, 6 miles the tornado passed within 6 miles of me. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh man. It's tasty anyway. And Scotty, yet here you still are. One of my greatest supporters now on the channel. I love that. Do as I say, not as I do. All right. Okay, everything's ready to go. Those, I already turned that off. Those chips just disintegrated. I don't know what, I never saw that in my life. All right, we're gonna put them on the. I'm gonna let them drain a little bit here. Dun, doo, doo, doo. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Nice and crispy. I like that. I like that. We're using our slotted spoon here to get all of these chippings out. And then we're going to go ahead and put them in the bag. Okay, good. Take that off the heat. Alright, we got our bag ready to go. Hit that with a little bit of initial salt. I think that's going to be pretty good. We're going to fire that. We're going to fire that right into the bag here. Boy, we didn't get a lot of grease sprayed around. That's good. All right, here we go. Now we got all of our stuff in the bag here. All we have to do now is turn that down. Oh, this was good stuff, man. Oh shit, this is all coming at the bottom. What the hell? What a shitty bag, right? Clean that crap off the stove. Oh boy. Right. Oh man, that shit blew all over. Not our best effort in Kitchen Stadium tonight. Alright, now we just pour it out on the plate and we enjoy. Alright. Like I said, for those who think everything always turns out beautifully in Kitchen Stadium. Alright, that's all beautifully coated there. We're going to turn that out on the plate. We're going to enjoy. Right there. That actually looks pretty damn good. Alright, there it is. Oh, that's good. That is good. That is pretty damn good. Yeah, determine the bag's integrity. Who knew? I paid a lot for that bag on carry out. Like, what the hell? All right. In the bag was all of my spices. It hit the potatoes. Good. They're like little minis. I'm actually enjoying the taste of it. All right, let's get a fork. I just don't like dealing with the grease. But, all right, let's try the chicken here. Let us try. We got the DOGE chicken in a bag here tonight. Oh, yeah. There we go. My nose is going to start twitching from the spices. least my stove's not destroyed. All right, here we go. Honor the bag, man. Honor the bag. All right, here's a chicken wing here. Mmm, 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 mmm. Hot and juicy. Mmm. Hey, the old time bag, yes, thank you. I did save the pennies and damn thing had a thing in the bottom. Hello, Saif. I mean, what's that all about, right? I have to say the wing is delicious. How you doing, Yilva? Mmm, mmm, mmm. That's good. Spicing is right on. Could use a little bit hotter. Nice thing is the fries got crispy. They're like mini ones. But they're good. I think I'm gonna put some ketchup down. Here. Or Del Monte. I don't know what your guys' favorite is, but Del Monte is mine. No chili sauce, Javi. No chili sauce. All right, here we go. I'm surprised they turned out so good, taste-wise. It tastes excellent tonight. I prefer whole French fries, but these got super crispy. I think my mistake tonight was using the tongs and mucking with them too much. Hey, Hobby, can I move in with you in Pakistan? In Islamabad? Or Lahore? Well, tell your family I'm coming over. All right. Karachi, yeah, nice. Nice. Usually tax day, Yilva. Tax day is usually when the planting begins. You're pretty much guaranteed to be free from frost. How about you? So you went to a restaurant. What restaurant did you go to tonight, Naomi? Yeah, most of these fries ended up being uneatable. They're just too tiny. What's up, Michael? He has some nice mutton. Stuff is knock him around like a stuffed animal. I'll tell you, the chicken's a win. They're crispy, Justin, but they ended up being too small. I don't know what the hell happened. Hey, JR, I love Chicago. I have the best time every time I'm in Chicago. The food scene in Chicago, Devon Avenue, Jim's pork chop on a bun. Right? Mm. Italian beef. It is so damn good. I can't tell you the food scene in Chicago. Tavern style baby back ribs. Just a total win. Just pretty, pretty decent. You know, prices aren't too damn crazy in Chicago. Maybe they are now. I don't know. Hey, Happy. No, the wings are good. It's just, I think my potatoes were too old. That's the basic problem. But the wings are absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. But French fries were just crappy. I would stick with the wings, they're good. No, I don't like pancakes. I used to, but now I find pancakes revolting. I used to really like pancakes, right? Then they started serving up these big, fat, thick things that were just, they're not pancakes. And then they leave them under a heat lamp for hours. And then just put them on people's plate, right? Pancakes are meant to be thin and served out, you know, three or four. They're not meant to be some blobby, thick ass, like you're eating a damn cake. So I'm done. Yeah, waffles are okay. I'd rather have a good soup for breakfast. Just not a good thing. They're just terrible these days, doctor. They pour them on thick. They pile them up in their trays and then under the heat lamp, and then they just pick them up with tongs and put them out. Terrible. It's going to be a cold day, and you know what? Before I have, okay, Yova, nice. Anthropology and archaeology. It's going to be a cold day, and you know where? Before I order pancakes out again. I used to love pancakes, but they absolutely killed me on pancakes. They just destroyed the love of pancakes. That was it. Yeah, potatoes didn't turn out good, Melody. These are like the worst fries I ever cooked. Potatoes are too old, oil's too old. Hey, escaping the blank. How you doing? Oh man. So the potatoes were just shit. Yeah, how about that protest today, man? I never expected to be hundreds of people up there and people tuning in from all over the nation to see that Tesla protest. Here's Neptune Red has two browsers open, one under Neptune Red and the one he trolls himself on. Talks to himself under Michael Nightwolf. No, it's 50,000 views. Yeah. Go back and check again, Melanie. It's 50,000. It takes hours for live streams to finish processing. Hey, Linda. Thank you. Everybody and his mother was there today. It takes hours till the final tally shows up on live stream. But it ended up at 51,000 today. All right. Yeah, I massacred it tonight. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. This is the worst thing I've kicked out. I think the potatoes were too old. You know, when something's crap, I tell you it's crap. Always on. This was just crap tonight. This was just crap. Absolute crap. Oh, man. What's up, Victor? Oh, man. I don't know. Old Ramsey. You know, I think my potatoes were just too cold. I shouldn't have used the tongs to pick them up. Looks like we triggered Michael Nightwolf. I mean, it's so easy to trigger these trolls. It's not like the old days. The quality of trolling now is just, I don't know, shameful. I don't know. You know, the trolls are supposed to trigger you. You're not supposed to trigger the trolls, right? It's like, what the hell happened, man? What the hell happened? Yeah, I think the potatoes they weren't firm enough, Justin. They were just too old, right? I don't know. Yeah, we had a lot of people watching. Yeah, it was too fast to read the cut. I should have put the slow mode on at the beginning. I don't know. I don't know. But that's a preview of what's coming in the next few years. All that shit with protests and just people. This was a mild one. I've been in ones with tear gas and Oakland with flashbangs and bad. Right, where the people were worse than the people were worse than the protesters, right? It's just terrible, right? Yeah, Michael, here you go. See, you're in the blender now, dude. You're just absolutely triggered. You just can't even lay off of it. Yeah, there he is. His other browser account just came in. There it is. Man, that's such old school stuff, dude. It's just like, let's step it up to 2025, not 2013. Oh man, it's just I just feel bad. Hobby person, yeah, Hobby is I don't. Hobby's pretty honest. Hobby is pretty honest. Potato eyes are staring at me. I don't know. Just what a waste tonight. I think the oil was old. It was just really a shitty effort tonight. So, but you got to live with it. That's what's for dinner, and that's the way it goes. You just got to live with it. Uh, Spicing was great, but just I don't know. I had high hopes. I got some baby back ribs. Bobby's gonna come over tomorrow. So I'm going to cook up the baby back. They're already pre-cooked. All you got to do is heat them up. I guess I'll make some mashed potatoes and just throw down some peas. I think it'll be all right. Do 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 do. Oh, come on, Michael. Just give it up, dude. Give it up. Elon is rescuing the space. How about that broad? That broad has been up there in what, for 10 months or something. She must be going out of her. She must be going out of her mind. Michael, I just don't like either one of your accounts, to be honest with you. Miso, effing soup, yeah, miso horny. How are you, Miso effing? Like it was Budoki, Terry, and Turkachi. I don't know. Look at these guys. They're so triggered now. Wow. I miss like vlogger puppets. He was first class. Yeah, she set a new world record, right? I recommend a frontal lobotomy. Oh man, that's some funny shit right there. All right, let's do a little cleanup over here. You guys amuse yourself for a bit. I mean, we had trolling so bad we had two guys go to jail for the Eastern District Court of Virginia. Right? That was the old days, right? That was before YouTube really cracked down. I mean, that shit was really meant. Right. These birds got like, they were bad, man. They sent in a bomb threat to a church in Alabama while the service was going on. Right? And then they tried their stuff here, and bam, as soon as I made the call, that was it. They got hauled in, and that was the problem. People thought that they were untraceable on burner phones and shit. Oh well, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Would have been alright if it was simple like YouTube bullshit, but when you call in a bomb threat to a black congregation in Alabama while the service is going on, and they have to run out of there. That's when YouTube really changed, right there. Now it seems like the incels' time and attention is on kids all the time, which is probably even worse. I don't know. These are sad days, folks. These are sad days. Sad days. 13 years here, I thought I saw it all. Now the FBI is so good, they're crazy good now. Back then it was like, I don't know. Now it's like, wow, right? Oh, man. I don't know. Those were days. What's up, Raven in a van? How you doing, honey? I haven't seen you in a long time. What is going on? What is going on? All right, let me dump this oil out here. Oh, brother. Sad, sad. I cried for these homosexuals in Mom's basement on Saturday night. No wonder our population is declining so radically. Find me a woman that likes being with incels, you know? 13 years, you think you've seen it all. And then you have the advent of the homosexuals. It's like a whole new drift, you know? Like you didn't see that one coming. Broke with no prospects, no job, just hanging on Mom. Thank goodness for Mom, right? But the good news, they won't be in the gene pool. I guess if there was some bit of good news, I guess that's it. Right? What we call non-contributory gene material. I don't know. Heart just breaks for these people. Just breaks. Just low IQ. All right, that cleaned up pretty good. Oh, man. That was bloody terrible tonight. The hell that was. Bloody terrible. Terrible. Always leave your wok with a coat of oil on it. Keeps it good. Keeps it real good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Tape bro. One poor slobs in Romania, right? Like that guy, the sinner and the saint, right? Man. I always wonder what the women are talking about when they're talking about the quality of men is just collapsed, because it's this collapse of masculinity and stuff, that guys want to spend their time trolling instead of getting out and getting some trim. It's just really weird, you know? But I guess the good news is that the gene pool is preserved, right? Very few homosexuals actually reproduce. I guess that's the good news. I guess that's the good news. Right. They all turn to gaming and stuff for their online girlfriends. But have no fear, boys. I think the Chinese got you covered with the new sex robots and stuff that are coming. Once you get past the rubber feeling and everything, I guess you guys will be all right. Oh, man. Here we go. What a night. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and close it down. Thank you so much for being around tonight. And today was legendary, absolutely huge stream today outside of the Tesla dealership here in Santa Rosa. Rosie, Ronnie, once again, thank you. Ronnie, thank you very much. Good night, Joni. Ronnie, thank you for everything you did today with all of your moderating and everything. Thank you. Not easy to moderate a stream with that many people on it, but you did a great job today. I am very appreciative of that. Thank you. Good night, Justin. Good to see you. Judy and Joni, thank you. Thank you. Amanda, hug and kiss. Great to see you too. Thank you so much for being around. Raven, love you too, honey. Take care. It's good to see you. Good night, Melody.